What is good, YouTube? It is your boy, Low Life John, Low Life Jay, whatever you want to say, whatever keeps you going for the day. For the people watching me on Kick, I got a camera over here. That's why I'm looking to the side. And tonight, not today, because I am nocturnal. We are back again, ladies and gentlemen, with another reaction. This time, it's not necessarily a reaction. Excuse me. It's a review. A review of the new Tyler the Creator album, Chromokopia. Chromokopia. Y'all see it on the screen. He's been having a lot of promo going on for this album. I want to go ahead and get the track list pulled up. I just listened to this album probably the full time through for the second time. This is my second time listening to it through in full, and you know I can, in my opinion, give a fair review on the album. I want to go ahead and jump right into the feeling that the album gives off, just the aesthetic. Oh, what's up? What's up, my people in the chat? What's up? What's up? I see y'all in here. I just want to give y'all a few thoughts on my review. I'm doing this live, y'all. I want to give y'all a few thoughts on the album. So we gonna go ahead and do that. The first thing I want to get into is the aesthetic of the album. So this album is taking a lot of beat similarity, or just a lot of production similarity from everything Tyler's really put out, to be honest. Everything probably except Goblin. I mean, he always does have his few times where he'll get into that deep grungy rap bag. I think that was more Call Me If You Get Lost. This one was definitely more a mix of Call Me If You Get Lost, like the whole flute melody type happy vibe. I can't even describe it. It's almost like children's music playing in the background. That Scumfuck Flower Boy and Igor. It's a good mix of the three. Chromokopia. The last few albums Tyler's been putting out since Igor, this all feels like an extended play. I like how after most of the tracks, it's a dramatic end. He ends his tracks with, like, you know, the album name like Chromokopia, and then it'll just cut. Or a lot of the tracks, they'll just be in the middle of a dramatic part of the beat. The drums are going off, and then just boom. So, you know, I feel like when you see this in a live setting, this could make the live event just that much greater, because you just really do feel like you're part of you're watching a play unfold. Tyler is very, very good at playing the character that he puts to every single album. This character, they all look weird, but I can't really describe this one. He's got on this black mask that kind of forms to his face. It kind of has his facial features, while he's still giving off a new, I don't even know what to say it. I don't even know what to really call it. It's just new. It's weird. He's supposed to be like this army general. I saw the tour trailer. It was him, Lil Yachty, all dressed up in like army outfits, getting ready to hop on the plane and everything. I don't know. It's kind of weird to pick up exactly what he's trying to give off, because when I'm looking at this right here, this gives me like I don't know. This gives me more like So Much Fun by Young Thug, or I don't know. It's just really goofy. It's definitely Halloween themed though. I can see the devil horns on the end of the name or whatever. I'm just really gibbering jabbering because there's so much to unwrap about the album. I really don't want to miss it. I'm really just trying to stay on the whole aesthetic of the album, what it just made me feel like. So I guess to get more into the music itself, because that's what y'all came for, let's go ahead and hop into the track list. This I can go ahead and break down a little bit easier for y'all than I guess how I feel about how the album looks in my head. Starting off with Saint Chroma. The song features Daniel Caesar. This was a great intro. I like how it builds up to the hook, like that fire, like the whole chorus that Daniel Caesar put on the intro, mixed with Tyler's, like I said, his melodies. It really does make the intro track grab you, makes you feel like you're getting ready to hear this Very, very, very different sounding album, which we definitely did. It led into track 2, which was Ratata. I think I think this song definitely broke the feeling that you had off the intro track. You kind of felt like you were floating in space, and then boom, Tyler jumps right into his grungy rap. He's coming off with hard bars, talking about, keeps jumping on the point that he's paranoid, he can't trust people. Always bragging a little bit here and there about the riches that he's came into since being a blooming artist. And he's also, just coming at us with all these different flows and different ways that Tyler always does. I think that's what makes him so unique as an artist. A lot of people call his music weird. I just think his music is out of the box. He definitely doesn't try to do anything the same. So you're gonna get labeled weird. I mean, any great artist has always been labeled weird. Going into the next track, which I had a lot of skepticism. Hold on. We got a comment in the chat. My boy Antonio says the character is an inspiration from a character named Chroma. Chroma is a villain that lives in a colorless world where he conducts music and it brings color. Okay, so that was great insight. I really do appreciate that, Antonio, for saying that in the chat. Okay, so knowing that, I like to actually know that there is a meaning behind the character, the whole Chromokopia thing. Living in a colorless world where he conducts music, kind of like a silent film almost, or something like that. I like it. I do like the vibe that it gives off. I definitely can see that was, if that's what he was trying to do, I can definitely see that. Now hearing that part of it. Yeah. Noid was a great single to choose. It sums up everything he's talking about in the album. He mentions, be careful who you're effing, because girls can trap you if they see a bag instilled, or if they see that you can provide a good lifestyle. He covered that he's paranoid. A lot of the dudes he's been hanging around with have been getting robbed, home invasions. He doesn't know who to trust anymore. He's seeing a lot of his friends either get locked up or killed. So, I guess there's a sense of paranoia in Tyler. I'm sure a lot of rich people feel this way. I mean, especially being at the status that Tyler is, you literally can't do anything alone. You're one of the biggest music superstars internationally right now. So I can only imagine he has a feeling that only so few people in this world will ever understand. You can only relate to it so much from being just a regular person out here. But him being paranoid and him really jumping into that, saying that he's got to sleep with a cannon under his bed. He feels like he's got to get up and make sure the doors are locked, all that. It's stuff that's relatable, but it does suck that if Tyler's feeling that way, that the circle that he's been keeping himself around hasn't really, made him feel the safest. So that might be something that he's trying to get off in that sense. Going on to the next one, Darling I, featuring Tizo Touchdown. This was a great follow-up track. I like how Tyler switches from grungy, soft, grungy, soft, grungy, soft. He's never keeping in one spot. You can get hype, and then he's gonna slow it back down to really show you what he's trying to say. Darling I was a great build up, great feature by Tizo Touchdown. I'm gonna take a second because I'm just gonna sound like I'm D-riding, but at the same time, man, I am going to have to get on everyone that's been sleep on Tizo Touchdown. Let's go ahead and name all the albums that Tizo's been on this year, right? So we got Utopia. We got For All the Dogs. He was on Call Me If You Get Lost, if I'm not mistaken. And now he's on Chromokopia. He's been on both of Don Toliver's albums. I mean, you name the artist that's trying to act like they're running from Tizo. Even Kendrick Lamar, he ain't used them in a song, but nailing it to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. I mean, come on now. Tizo Touchdown has had a hell of a year in the underground. I think I'm a little bit too tired of people calling him corny and acting like he hasn't contributed to your artist's favorite album. Tizo Touchdown always brings great melodies. He has a very, very unique voice. I think he has not even got close to his peak yet. People just don't really get what he is as an artist. I think he needs to find that more in himself. He is a very, very strange character, but every feature that I hear from Tizo Touchdown, he always adds so much dramaticism to a song. I don't even know if that's a word, but he just adds this big build up to every song. Going into Hey Jane, This track right here was the biggest ear grabber of the whole entire album. Pretty much breaking down from both perspectives, maybe if the girl's name is Jane, Jane's perspective and Tyler's perspective of them two conceiving, or the girl conceiving and them having a child. Tyler, the creator, has said multiple times in his fear to have children because he feels like it's something that will be taking away his freedom. He feels like it's something that's not within his character, how he lives life currently. And he just completely vulnerable, doesn't even explain it, just breaks down from both sides, just almost kind of talking from a journal perspective of how he's feeling about getting this girl pregnant, saying how he feels dumb and how he feels like he got himself caught up because, he was out here acting recklessly, saying how as much as he feels that way, he also feels like, an asshole if he's not going to be supporting this girl that's going to be going through changes now that she has his baby. Talking from the perspective of a girl, saying that, she's 35, her ovaries might not be the same. Like, just not saying that 35-year-old women and above can't have babies, but he's just saying that, like just a lot of relatable things that I think women and men both can relate to on the track, especially if you've ever gone through a pregnancy scare or just thinking about having children or just having children in general. I think it was a sensitive track. I think he touched on a lot, and I think you've seen a lot of growth from Tyler as an individual, as a human. I mean, for him to get on here and be as vulnerable as he was, it really does speak to how much he's came out as an artist, and how much he is really comfortable with his fans and expressing where he really is at in his life. I don't want to make this review forever. I know we've already been going for over 10 minutes here. I don't want to go through every single track because y'all can listen to it yourself. I just want to highlight a few more tracks. The first track I want to highlight is Sticky. Great feature by Lil Wayne. I love the incorporation of Glorilla and Sexy Red. It's a fun track. It'll definitely go up at the concerts. Thought I Was Dead. A great song with Schoolboy Q. I loved his feature. Balloon with Doechii. They are both fun artists. Doechii just dropped an album recently, Alligator Bites Don't Heal. She's around the TDE market. Doechii has been going crazy in the female scene. If y'all haven't been checking that out, y'all should definitely check it out. She has really, really fun bars on this album. Her and Tyler make a really, really fun song together. So I think that'll go up at concerts as well. And then the last song, I Hope You Find Your Way Home, was just Tyler pretty much wrapping it up with the sweet melody. But the one song that I think everyone's also going to highlight besides Hey Jane is Take Your Mask Off. This song, Tyler, the creator, got into missing his father in his life, being bisexual, saying that he's got a wife and a kid, but he's out here trying to do shit with men. Getting into the paranoia again, probably one of the biggest topics on the album. Tyler, the creator, like I said, he's about an open book as you can ever get as a person. I don't think a lot of artists could ever be this open, and I think that's why he resonates so hard with his fans. His fans know that whatever Tyler's like, he's just doing him, and I think that's why he's got so many fans from different colors, creeds around the world, and all that. He's projected right now to sell, I think, 250 to 275K. This sounds on par for what him or a Travis Scott would do. They're very, very keen on album packaging. If y'all do not know, album packaging is a big thing now. This is very, very important in album rollouts. A lot of people are, if you sell a shirt, if you sell a sweater, if you sell some shoes, anything Golf Wang, Chromokopia, if you put it in a package with a digital album sale, which only has to be maybe like, I don't know, $9.99 to $5.99, those count as sales. Tyler, the creator's merch has always been a humongous seller since day one. I mean, from the Golf Wang stuff to now, Tyler, the creator is one of the most influential stylists in the game. You mean, you got to call him a stylist. He's made multiple brands that the culture has jumped on, and he has definitely been a trendsetter. You don't see anyone out here dressing like a damn English professor, but Tyler gets it off. He's in his bag. He's always been in his bag, and I'm just happy to hear another great album from him. Let me know what y'all think below in the comment section. I think if I had to go ahead and rate the album, I'm gonna go ahead and rate this album. I'm gonna rate this album an 8.5, maybe a 9 out of 10. The only reason it's an 8, I give it an 8 actually. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna give it an 8. I don't think every track is listenable. I think there's at least 4 to 5 tracks on here that are that could be skips, and because of that, I can't put it as high as a Call Me If You Get Lost. I think I could listen to Call Me If You Get Lost straight through. Scumfuck Flower Boy almost straight through. Igor definitely straight through. This album, there's definitely a few songs I will skip over. They're not gonna make it into the playlist. They don't really do it for me, but they might be doing it for someone else. You know, this is definitely one of the hotter drops of the year. Tyler was smart to do it in the later leg of the year, not to do it when all that beef stuff was going on. He's gonna sell a lot. It's gonna be one of the highest selling albums of the year. I don't know if this can qualify for a Grammy this year, but maybe next year he could clean up at the Grammys, because I mean, he's having a moment right now. So we got to see what happens. Let me know if I miss anything down below in the comment section. I appreciate everyone that is currently still watching in the Kick chat right now. You know, really appreciate the support. Y'all be sure to follow my YouTube channel at LowLifeJohn. And yeah, I ain't really got nothing else to say. Until next time.